Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Wonderful Every Day. I accidentally clicked this, but we're going to return to this title screen. Anyway, welcome back to Wonderful Every Day. The last episode, we met up with Mommy again, and his personality seems to change again. He has like a third personality. The first personality is whiny. The second personality is like book smart. And the third personality is like, I don't know, Mr. Cool Guy or something. But anyway, we basically got some Megu and Satsuko. And we're just going to continue onwards. So anyway, let's continue through the Looking Glass insects. It doesn't even say through. I just said it. Ellipses. Good morning, Zakuro. Ah! Oh yeah, today it's the 19th and it's midnight. Yeah, we're really being consistent. The only thing I gotta do is I gotta like edit like this Megafor video like when I wake up though. Someone behind me suddenly called me out. Oh, Kimika, you surprised me. Why are you so surprised? We agreed to meet here, you know. You shouldn't be surprised when I actually show up. What happened yesterday? Well, it all worked out fine. There's no need to be on edge like that. Maybe you could say that, but you're a lot stronger than me. And I'll protect you, Sakura, so don't worry. Even though I literally got every single weapon I had taken by like Takaji the last episode somehow. Oh yeah, like that thumbnail, like I had to like, I don't know why, but it took me so long to like finish the thumbnail I made for the last episode. Like with the lion and stuff. I also think I'm gonna like be done with like what is it, bro? I think I shouldn't I think I shouldn't like use the fill tool for like coloring my stuff anymore, because whenever I add shadows, it's just like way harder. It's just unnecessarily harder. I think I might start adding more shadows to like my thumbnails again. Even though that kinda takes a longer time, but I want to get faster with my art, which is like the good thing about drawing the Wonderful Everyday thumbnails. Is like it helps me be more consistent with art stuff, because like outside of that I don't really draw too much no more. But anyway, oh, Yumika hugged me as she said that. Why are you squeezing so hard? It hurts. Piggy Muncher? I'm sorry. Just looking at you makes me want to protect you. I can't help myself. Might even take a bite out of you. What? Are you getting all red? No, it's nothing. Just kitty licking vibes. Huh? What was that just now? My heart skipped a beat. But that's, what are you going to do? Get on that, like, Yuki no Yuki! Timing that she was on, like, the first chapter? Was that the first chapter? I don't even, I'm not even, like, I don't even remember, like, what part of the game that was. But it was, like, where she was like, well, we're both girls or whatever. And she kept repeating that, like, 5 million times. I was surprised because someone suddenly calling my name from behind me. Look, my heart is racing. I put her hand on my chest. Oh, your chest, huh? What is it? Are you going to make an extremely annoying anime joke about this? I sure am. You suddenly sighed in exasperation. Nothing, it's just, do you really need to show your chest off? Are you trying to say, hey, look at me, my chest? Yep. Why would I do that? You talking about Boozer? Mamiya-kun. Why would I care about him? This is an alternate universe or something, isn't it? I only said the word chest once. And you said something about yesterday. Speaking of that, like, there are multiple paths for these chapters, right? Like, how do I don't even remember how I get on the other paths. I'm not even gonna lie. But I know there was, like, a path where, like, Mamiya and Kimika died together, and then There was another pack where I think he died alone? I don't even remember what happened, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I remember some stuff, but I don't other stuff. And why does Kimika have a crown on her head? That does not look like a, surprise emoticon thing. We said to wear it just once, then you said something about yesterday. Kimika got bright red and looked away. Did I upset you? Oh, really? Do you think I care about anything I just said? That's what your pretty little mouth is trying to say, huh? That hurts. Stop pinching me. Or stop pinching me. She laughed like it was all a joke, but she pinched hard enough that it really hurt. That was mean. That really hurt. You shouldn't say things that don't need to be said. Jeez, you ain't need to, and you don't need all this fat either. Yeah! What's with these juggalugs? You don't need all this fat. Why you have all this fat in one spot? Is this where you store all that water when you're crossing the desert? What are you talking about? Are you talking about a camel's hump? You don't need all this fat if you're not storing water. It's not like I chose to make them this way, I guess I was more advanced than you. Jeez, this is a democracy. We should all be equal. Anyway, you've been hogging all the nutrition that should went to my juggalugs. But then again, I don't even have juggalugs. I have, like, unfilled water balloons. At least give me half. What are you talking about? Wait, Kimika! What? I figured I can help you relax. That should be enough. You don't need to do that to help me relax. What do you mean? Tired anime tropes help everyone relax, don't they? Maybe you could say I took a load off, of your chest? Geez, you're acting like a very old man. I'm just a nasty little girl after all. Well, whatever. Let's go to school. Yeah, let's go. And don't do that again before you get backhanded. Yo, I didn't really want to go. The classroom seems like a battlefield, though now that I think about it, it always felt like a battlefield. There are always many landmines I could step on if I said the wrong thing. Always have to be careful and pick just the right words. Watching your reactions. If I'm not careful, I'll step on one of the mines. That's what the classroom has always been like for the two of us. Though now the landmines and bullets might be real, someone could actually end up getting hurt. There's no guarantee we'll be safe at the end of the day. The stupid hippie like Team Bias about to come and snatch them up, huh? So honestly, I just want to run away, but I won't run any longer. But who fights ever hoping for success? I fought for a lost cause, for fruitless quest. Oh my god, here you go with that corny nonsense again. It's not more Cyrell. You sure like that playing. You won't shut the Hooper Ganger up about it. Kimika said that relentlessly. Literature won't help you defeat your enemies. You need chemistry and physics to do that. But literature never loses. Never? Literature won't help you win, but it can ensure that you won't lose. That's why I can still fight today. Kimika looked at me blankly, like I was completely crazy and just like blabbering about. What is it? Say something! No, I was just thinking, you haven't fought at all yet, so why are you saying all that? Like you're talking a lot of talk, but you literally have nothing to back it up. I guess you're right. It's just that you've been protecting me thus far, so I don't have the right to say anything like that yet. But, the one who gave me the conviction to fight. If you hadn't taken my hand and ran, I would have never been able to fight. Sorry, had a little, break, but... Kimika. No, you're exactly right. I don't like pompous crap like literature or poems or whatever, but it really was cool listening to you say that to them. But... who fights hoping for success? I fought for lost cause and fruitless quest. I really like corny stuff like that. You memorized it too? Oh no, just that one part that you literally repeat it right now. I was sort of interested, so I flipped through it when I went to the library. I was interested in the book you liked so much, or rather, the book that Mommy Akatsuki picked for you, so... You don't trust him? Of course not. He's my enemy. But... No buts. You don't have one anyway. He's an enemy. I have to fight him. Kimika. A moment after she started walking, her face hardened as she looked down, as if she was thinking intently about something. I held her hand and guided her, since she wasn't looking where she was going. Last night, I was thinking about what would happen today. The teachers will still probably search the students' belongings. She was silent for a moment, then looked up at me. There wasn't the slightest hint of tear on her face. Because of what happened yesterday? Yeah, Shinagawa confiscated my stun gun, remember? I told her it was the cell phone, but if a teacher who knew anything about electronics saw it, they would be able to tell what it was instantly. Oh, I see. And we can't bring weapons in through the front gate. Yeah, got it. Just as expected, we couldn't pass through the gate like normal, so it would be pretty hard to bring an ARP to the No, I'm kidding. There were several teachers searching the bags and pockets of all the students coming into the school. Ugh, look at this dude. Yes, I'm standing, I'm important. And then you got this blue-haired teacher we've never seen before. Shogun, will you be alright, Kimika? I expected this to happen, so I didn't bring anything that's obviously made to be used as a weapon. What about you? Me? The only thing I have that might be a weapon is a foot-long, acrylic ruler? Okay, good. I don't know what we would have done if you had brought something to defend yourself with. Well, at least we'll die knowing that we won't get in trouble. Like, you know, it's funny though, because it's like, if the teachers really don't care about bullying that much, they don't care if like other people are like doing all this crazy stuff to bully and junk, then why exactly would they care if like the victims or whatever would be doing stuff to fight back though? Excuse me. As expected, the teachers all tensed up as we approached the school gate. Several of them looked at each other, and then they took to me and Kimika aside to search us. She doesn't have anything unusual on her. Okay, you can go. Thank you. Open my bag and show them the inside, then turn my pockets inside out to show them I didn't have anything in them. I got through the gate surprisingly easily. The real problem was Kimika, who was surrounded by several teachers. What? I mean, I know I'm fabulous, but you don't all have to stare at me. Hard to imagine she would come to school empty-handed after the fight with Akasaka and Tatami-san yesterday. She said she saw this coming, but will she really be okay? Is this everything, or do you want me to fill around my skirt pockets too? No, we won't go that far. How's her bag look? The thing here she wouldn't be able to bring to school. I really want to profile her, but I can't. I don't have a reason to yet, but I swear I'll find one. Looks like they were aiming for her from the beginning. They seemed disappointed they hadn't found any evidence. So, can I go now, or are you going to keep back and play with me? Yeah, but don't make any trouble, you little bully runt. We hate to bully, but we love to bullies. Even though the whole point of us even acting like this is like, we don't want to like draw attention or something. Like, bro, that makes zero sense. They just have agendas to like, like hurt bully children, I guess. Like, come on. Thankfully, she was released, smiled, and ran towards me. She mouthed the words, fooled them, silently, announcing her victory. She's so pacifist and don't understand anything. But Kimika, if you made it through, does that mean you don't have anything to defend yourself with? I'll be fine. I'll go ahead. You don't need to worry about anything. I'm just gonna get a switch. A switch? No, not a switch. A stick. More importantly, look. Kimiko frowned and looked up at the school building. I followed her gaze. Ah, but using like a tree branch or whatever on one of those trees probably would be like kinda useful at least. Like if you stab one of them in the eye, you just gotta make sure that like after you do that, like you have enough to like, you know, like actually attack them. And despite Kimiko was looking, Akasaka and Tatami were looking down at us from above. I'll show them. They won't be able to look down at us, like that for much longer. Their eyes were cold and ruthless, but their mouths were curved in disgusting smiles, like they were anticipating the festivities that were about to start. I glared right back at them. Ooh! I won't give in to them. I'll fight! I'll fight! That's the first time I've ever seen you glare at someone, so you can put on a scary face too. Of course I can, I'm human too. Of course I feel anger. That's right. Kimiko smiled joyfully. The moment we entered the classroom, it instantly went from noisy to silent as the grave, and sharp gazes were leveled at us. Much worse than yesterday, it felt incredibly uncomfortable. The classroom wasn't just a metaphorical battlefield, and it transformed into a literal one after yesterday's events. So it would be a lie to say I was unaffected, but nevertheless I walked towards my seat unflinchingly. Oh, wait a sec. While I was about to pull the chair out and sit down, Kimiko stopped me, checked the desk, and it was fine. Obviously. You're not gonna pull the same thing twice. Thank you. So she made sure my seat was safe to sit in. She checked her own seat and sat down. Well. Does anybody else smell a stinky coochie in there? You're right, it smells awful, unlike mine, which smells like, manure, which smells awesome to me. Yeah, it freaking stinks. I wonder what smells. I wonder, we need to put a lid on whatever it is. The other students were frozen like statues. Medu and Sakato exaggeratedly held their noses as they walked into the classroom. Well, this stinks. It isn't even funny. Yeah, it's totally rotten. It's stinging my nose. Does anyone have rotten bread in their desk? They held their noses like pigs, then walked around. Then, as if they were playing it from the beginning, moved towards our desk. Oh, sorry, this might be what stinks. Kimiko's relaxed voice echoed in the strange atmosphere of the classroom. Kimiko smiled as she pulled a test tube from her bag. Yeah! Why are you doing this so early? In that instant, they stopped in their tracks. What is that? Wait. There wasn't any smell coming from the test tube at all. Of course not. They were just making it all up. Their faces grew paler and paler by the moment. Who knows? Who knows what it could be? Haven't you already heard from Shiroyama? You mean that's... What a brilliant deduction! Naturally, you would be sensitive to its body odor since you're his girlfriend. Yeah, I was trying to like, you know, like, that knob though, it was like, I couldn't. Megan looked like she was about to jump on Kimiko, but she didn't. She kept her distance since she knew what was in the test tube. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. It stinks so bad you must not have been able to, screw your boyfriend last night, huh? Sorry about that. How mad was he that he didn't get you last night? He must be ticked. Oh, scary, how scary. I'm just talking, you little... Like you didn't want to slurp it. Okay. Like, too many Tori jokes in my head. Knock it off, Sakako. You don't want that stuff on you. Duh, I forgot I'm not supposed to speak. After Megan told her to stop, Sakako getting closer to Kimiko. She just stood next to Megan looking disgusted. So, you're telling me You shove like bottle cans or something in V's, but you can't stand to get stinky. Okay. Makes perfect sense. They searched all your stuff at the gate this morning. How did you get that in? Oh, Yak, you spent too much time with me, and you still don't know anything about me. That's so bad. You know, I'm in the track and field club, but I'm also the leader of a club that was nearly abolished. Oh, that's right. I haven't heard of the club doing anything, so I forgot, but Kimika's in 2 clubs. I never knew she was the leader, though. What do you mean? Akibai Kimika, the 39th leader of Kita High Science Club. And don't you forget it. Science Club? How would the teachers be surprised that someone in the Science Club had a test tube? Do you really think they would compensate a test tube with decarbonated, deaminated protein in it? What are you talking about? Would you understand if I said they were rhying amino acids? Rhying? Maybe sulfuric or hydrochloric acid would, but there's no way amino acids would attract undue attention. They wouldn't hurt anyone. They just stink. It's the smell of rotting meat. The 2 of them glare at her vehemently as they stood there. Now then, there's something else that passed inspection over here. It looks like nothing more than a bottle of disinfectant spray. It's so easy to carry. The spray nozzle has been turned before it can be sprayed, so it's not likely to leak. But, But say the contents happen to be, highly alkaline sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide? Yeah, sodium hydroxide is traditionally stored in a plastic container. It's both a solid and a solution. It should be kept in a plastic or rubber container, not a glass one. In other words, it would be possible to put sodium hydroxide in a container like this. What? Now, just what would happen if I sprayed sodium hydroxide in here? If it got on any valuable rings or necklaces, it would eat right away at the metal. But it would be even worse if you spray it on a person. I wonder what would happen to them. Would your flesh melt from your bones? Let's try it out. What would happen? Megu's voice cracked as she asked the question. The smile disappeared from Kimika's face. You were to spray in someone's shoes. That person who put the shoes on would first start to feel something slimy. Then it would start to itch. And then it would turn to intense pain. That's because sodium hydroxide would dissolve the keratin in the skin, turning it into a slimy substance, like trench foot or something. After a while, it'll eat away at so much of your skin that it'll turn to pain. It'll eat right through your skin. And if it was spraying someone's face, if it happened to get in your eyes, you could lose your sight permanently if you didn't get to the hospital fast enough. The point is, if this gets on your skin, it'll fry your skin cells. Pretty scary, huh? Not something for an amateur to play around with. Good thing you told them so they can snatch that from you and spray it on you, Kimika. She happily grinned them with her explanation. The 2 of them couldn't say a word. I looked around. I didn't feel the same pressure from the rest of the class here. None of them liked Megu or Sakiko either, so they were all silently snickering as they watched. Kimika took another test tube from the bag. Okay, if y'all are gonna snicker, then help Kimika and Zakuro up when they get in trouble. Oh, but you won't do that because you're fake. You. I just said like a middle finger, by the way, if you couldn't tell, because I don't have a camera. Yeah, I said middle finger, you. Kimika took another test tube from the bag. It was different from the others. There was a partition in the middle for some reason, with mysterious white powder on both sides of the partition. Why do you think these 2 powders have to be separated? What is that? You mean it would be bad if they were mixed? Something bad, huh? I wonder if it'd be that easy to buy two substances that'd be dangerous if mixed together. After that, she chuckled to herself silently, so silently that it was almost inaudible. Okay. Oh, but what if it was, for instance, calcium hydrochloride? In other words, bleaching powder. It's incredibly common here in the store since they use it to disinfect the pool water. My fault. And this should, my fault. Whoops. And this should be ammonium chloride. Until just recently, you could get this at any convenience store. Now you have to have a license to buy it, but there are still plenty of people who have some just lying around. Ammonium chloride is used in fertilizer as a food additive, in dyes, and plenty of other stuff, so there are plenty of people who can get their hands on it. Oh right, it's also one of the ingredients in gunpowder. When mixed with calcium hydrochloride, it becomes an exceptionally unstable substance. With just a little shock, it goes kaboom! Ah! A stun gun doesn't even compare to this. The mixture of these two substances is essentially an explosive. Oh, and it's fairly easy to acquire potassium chloride. If you boil a battery to get sulfuric acid and combine the two, no, that would explode too, wouldn't it? You bought all that stuff to school. Huh? No, I haven't. I thought we were just having a conversation about the substances that are dangerous to mix together. Would you like to test out my theory? If I throw this test tube, the contents will mix and then... boom! Ah! As Kimika's voice grew more and more ominous, Megu's face taped with makeup tying from an ugly frown. King, what are those teachers doing? They let her bring all that crap in? Well, your fire is determined. I figured this would be the first thing you would try. I saw straight through your plan. The classroom went completely silent. All eyes were on the vial in Kimika's hand. If it really is an explosive, that means everyone in the room is really in danger. A brusque voice ripped through the silence. It's that bench Tachibana here. Oh, so he's showing up. Tsubasa? A male student that hardly ever shows up in the classroom suddenly bursts in, rocking with rage. Even his girlfriend Megu was visibly afraid of him. Obviously, he probably like, whenever he gets mad, he's like, dang, they lost the game! I hope you haven't forgotten about yesterday. What earth are you talking about? Of course I haven't. My maidenhood was in danger for a second there. The other students that were trying to ignore the tussle before all gulped in unison when they saw Shiroyama, but Kimika didn't flinch. Okay. There are probably 30-something of y'all. Y'all can gang up on him. What are we doing? Wait, you think I won't hit a girl? Oh, you have 3 seconds to get out of here and lick the dog's poo off of my shoes. His eyes lit with anger, like he looked like he was about to punch her. It's only natural that men are supposed to be kind to women. You're not a gentleman after all, Shiroyama. Oh, I have a few new toys. Would you like to try them out? I'm sure it would be a thrill. Kimika held the tube with the divider in it to eye level and waved it back and forth in front of him, challenging him to do something. What's the matter? There's no way you're gonna hit me with that when I can see it coming. Female student. Ah! Shiroyama flipped over a desk to intimidate Kimika, completely ignoring the person sitting in it. Kimika just smiled. Quit your barking. If that's what you think, why don't you go ahead and hit me? What good does it do to flip a desk or two, dumbass? Right? I'm like, bro. You Whoa, Tsubasa, stop! Don't get in my way. I'm gonna break her jaw. I'm Hulk. Alright already. Shiroyama brushed Megu aside and took another desk over. You know the stuff I went through yesterday because of her? I ain't no play. Arr. I know, but please just hold yourself down. He struggled with her, almost looking like he was about to hit her too, but she managed to hold him back. The test tube isn't the same as yesterday. Shut up, that doesn't matter. If it does, it might explode if it breaks. It'll be way worse than yesterday. It'll be way worse than a few holes in your shirt. Wait, you. When she told him that, the tension in his body slowly faded, though the look of malice never left his face. Look at her, she's not scared at all. Even after all those threats, if she was just bullying us, there's no way she would be this calm. Worried about you getting hurt, but more importantly, if there was an explosion here, the police would get called. Even I couldn't protect you if that happened, do you understand? The police were called, it would be a blemish on our records as well, but it would be way worse for Shiroyama since he's been arrested several times before. He hadn't given in, but he had no choice but to stand his ground and stare menacingly at Himika once Megu let him go. Himika, one of the smallest people in the room, stood in the center of the classroom and giggled. Tummy, ha ha ha! What? Forget it. Homeroom is about to start, so you need to leave. But you can do whatever you want later. If you pull something here, you're gonna be the one who takes the fall. Ah, fucking hell. After she said all that, remember this, you little snot. I'm going to kill you. You might as well have killed him right there, Kimika. It's like, if he catches you by surprise, like, you gonna get tossed around like a rag doll. He left without doing what he came for. It was a huge relief to see him sulk in the hallway, muttering complaints to himself. Kimika's laughter echoed in the silent classroom. Everyone was afraid of the person who, until recently, had been the weakest person in the room. Well, I guess you can't do anything to me now. Martin Luther was a religious reformer who challenged the authority of the Catholic Church. Okay. Black history in Japan? That's unusual. I was able to participate in class normally since I copied Kimika's textbook yesterday, but Megu glared daggers at us throughout the entire class. Bro, if all this stuff happens to me, I'm not like paying attention to none of this stuff, bro. Like, bro, I got bigger things to worry than like classwork. I'll just catch up on it later. He wrote many hymnals, translated the New Testament from Latin to German, and accomplished many other things in his life. But Kimika didn't even seem to notice. He just paid attention in class, highlighting the important parts of her textbook. No matter what, don't let them get to you. Even if it's just acting, you can't show them weakness. Kimika told me that over and over while we were on our way to school, but I couldn't stay calm like her. She really is amazing. When morning classes ended, Megu and Sakito left the classroom. The other students started moving their desks together to eat with their friends. And of course, I don't even need to say it, but they all turned their backs towards us and ignored us as they ate. Kimika moved her desk over to mine. We survived morning classes, huh? Oh my goodness, I'm smiling so much because I just showed out on them. I know I'm awesome. Yeah, we did. Yeah, you are. I was having so much fun showing off my toys, too. Tough crowd, though. Of course, they're all afraid of Akasaka and Shiroyama. So they ignored us. What a bunch of cowards. They're all just a bunch of bitch mate. Well, if I get a Shinten, then maybe. Just, let me see. You're not cowards. Not everyone can be as strong as you, Kimika. No, they are cowards, Takashima. They definitely are. Not everyone, bro, like, first of all, everybody can dang up on, like, Sakito and Megu for sure. And then with, Shiroyama, still, that's one person, everyone can dang up on him. And even then, the fact that, like, nobody has, like, ever stood up for us is insane. So, yeah, you're definitely cowards, Sakashima. You're definitely cowards, Sakura. Like, come on, stop making excuses. Hey, do you want to eat somewhere else? I don't feel comfortable here. Yeah, that might be nice. Those benches over there are staring at me. I usually sit on benches, but... What did you just say? What? Okay, oh, Sakako. Himika! Oh, sorry. I need to say that. Let's go then. Himika smiled agreeably and then moved her desk back to its original position with her skinny arms. So, where'd you want to go eat? Somewhere no one else is. Excuse me? Whoa! Somewhere wide open, not pinned in. Somewhere where Mommy Akatsuki is. To the end sky. The field? Yeah, no, I was thinking the rooftop, where Mommy Akatsuki is. And the rooftop, huh? If you want it, I'll follow you to the ends of the earth. What did you mean by that? Well, if that's fine by you, let's go. Smiled at her and nodded. We went to the vending machine to buy some milk first, then headed to the rooftop. Hopefully that fixes the problem you were talking about, Kimika. Ooh, it's hot! The Building A rooftop gets way higher during the day than I thought. Do you really want to sit up here, Sakura? At this rate, they're going to find two dried corpses on the rooftop tomorrow. Yeah, that's why no one else comes here. So, you knew it would be like this. I'll be okay, let's go. Oh, where? The band must be tough. Don't they have like 2 weeks of summer? And it's like, I don't even remember when it is, honestly. Oh, wow. This rooftop is a lot cooler. The angle of the sun, the way the wind blows through this spot, a lot cooler. You again? Excuse me. Mamiya frowned when he saw me, then shook his head back and forth like he was denying something. Why are you here? That's my line. Why are you two here? Sorry, but would you mind if we stay here a little while too? What about her? Her attitude doesn't seem to make me want to do her any favors. Sakura and I will be in here. You need to get out. Why do I need to leave? I was here first. Would you rather I forcibly removed you, since I haven't dined you back for the last time? Oh, you mean I literally took every single weapon you had? Yes, that was quite pathetic of you. Yeah, I figured I'd beat you with a police baton or a pepper spray, so... Kimika, Mamiya-kun, I'm so sorry. You know, she gets crazy sometimes. Sometimes, like, when her kid's not lit, she just, like, goes ballistic. But don't worry, like, we'll have that figured out tonight. Why are you apologizing and telling him all that stuff, Sakura? Tom and Sink says we're the ones that should be apologizing right now. He's deceiving you! Not like anyone owns this spot. If you want to hang out, then go ahead. If you want to pick a fight with me, then I'll play along with that too. I'll take you up on that offer. Kimika! Apologize! But... No, you're the one at fault here. Apologize. But I didn't... I'm so sorry. Come on, Kimika. Why do I have to do that? I was doing it for your sake. Come on! Kimika looked like she was about to cry, so she looked so strong when she was arguing with Megu and Sakako just a moment ago, too. You like him that much? You're gonna choose him over me? Yeah, Kimika, I'm trying so hard, too. I can't handle this, so loud. Shut up, quit acting so high and mighty. This is a duel. Duel me. So, if you really want to fight, go ahead and try and hit me. I'm not going to lose to an amateur like you. What did you say? Cocky little brat. What are you doing with that? That's the one you said would explode. Don't stop me, Sakura. I'm going to kill him. Oh my... Bro, come on. I'm sorry, y'all, but like, there's only so much. Gently embrace Kimiko. She looked like a puppy. I wonder if she would calm down if I hugged her. Sakura? Alright, no one ever said he's more important than you are. And you like me more? No, that's not the problem here. What's wrong with you two? Are you practicing some comedy routine? Or are you going to become stand-up comedians after graduation? Or the stupid one here, not me! I'm gonna go to a first-rate university. Then I'll be a mad scientist when I grow up. If that doesn't work out, a NEET. I forgot what a NEET is, but I think it... Whoa, buddy. But I think it's like... I think it has something to do with like... being into anime or something, right? I don't even remember. Your dreams are all stupid. What? Don't make fun of mad scientists. Why would you want to be called a NEET? What? Don't make fun of NEETs! Fine, Kimiko, let's see already. One time is going to end if we keep this up. Oh, you're right. Fine, Mommy Akatsuki. I don't want to waste Sakura's precious time, so I'll postpone your execution. Oh really? Glad to hear it. Kimiko immediately sat down and got her lunchbox out of the bag. I just sat down next to her and looked over at Mamiya-kun. He didn't complain or glare, just ignored us instead. Hey, trade me your fried eggs for my hamburger like we did yesterday. Sure, your hamburgers are really good. Mamiya suddenly laughed when we opened our lunchboxes and started trading food back and forth. What do you want? I hope you don't expect me to give you any. I don't want it. What's so funny? Nothing. I just didn't see you as the motherly type. I was laughing because you made such cute little shapes with it. What's funny about that? Mika, come on! Okay. Dang, Sakura, you meat munching Takuji right now. Like, you literally not saying anything to defend Kimika, even though, like, she's been the main one doing stuff for you. You shouldn't say that either, Mommy. Oh, okay. I'm like, bro, come on. You shouldn't say that either, Mamiya-kun. Kimika is pretty good at cooking. Oh, so you're really going to eat it? You probably have some bomb in it. That makes your guts explode. I'd be happy to put a bomb in yours. Kimika! Have you had lunch yet? You can have some of mine. No, I want to remain skinny. I need to keep my figure. No way. Did your parents ever tell you not to feed wild animals? Kimika, I just told you. You shouldn't say things like that. Mommy ignored her completely as he fished through his pocket. No. He looked disappointed. You're all gone. I was the one who brought those too. Must have been Yuki. Wait a minute. Yuki as in Yuki Mayakami or whatever her name was? That Yuki? Not Yuki! You're not cool like that though. Interesting. What are you looking for? You look even more restless than before. Oh, I'm out of cigarettes. I want to get a hole in my throat. Cigarettes? You can't do that. That's not good for you. Kimiko, why you look like a cat? What's that little kitty cat face? Meow. Oh, really? Well, good. Not good at all. What? You want some cigarettes? Here. As she finished chewing her food, she pulled her bag closer and grabbed a small white box. Huh? I jumped where I saw her pull out cigarettes from the last place I would have expected them. What? Why you had those? Wait, Kimika, you don't smoke, do you? Don't worry about it. So you want them? She dodged my question as she held out a box to Mamiya. The cigarettes, all had feminine designs printed on them. I don't like that minty crap. When I want to mess up my throat and get lung cancer, I want to do it in a cool way, in a non-minty way. So, you don't want them. I didn't say that. Oh, so you do want them. I'll give them to you then. Here. He took a cigarette from the box, put it in his mouth, and then lit it. Lick. Ooh, my lung, oh, my lungs. You don't start sounding like Yashima soon.
Oh, I'm Yashima, Nishimura, whatever my name is, I kinda forgot it.
His face softened as he exhaled all the white smoke. What a dumb... Stupid. You know that stuff's not good for you. You're the one who had them in the first place. Don't smoke them. They're poison. So, why do you have them? The nicotine tobacco leaves is useful for a lot of things. Oh, what would you do with that? You put it on a desk or a doorknob. It's possible to make anyone confused and lightheaded with it. By a lot of things, you just meant making people confused. Bang, flash, boom. Huh? Yeah! The burning tobacco suddenly flared up and started exploding like a firework. Gah! Ouch! What was that? And why did I even accept that if I knew... Okay, bro. What's going on? A pooey! What the heck is this? The Mamiya couldn't stay cool after that. It looked like he kept it in his mouth and endured the heat for a moment because he didn't want to spit it out. He was that addicted. Gotcha! It's just a prank! I pulled the tobacco out of that cigarette and putting nitrocellulose in the second half. And I used magnesium powder so it would flash brighter. I see, so the menthol was there to disguise the smell of the explosive. Now, that's something. I'm impressed. He wore an expression of utter resignation as he crushed the box of cigarettes. Are you okay? You're not burnt, are you? Do you need someone to tend to your wounds? Well, I should have seen it coming. That was actually pretty dumb of me. So, why'd you make something like this? For you, of course. What would I accomplish if I gave them to Shiroyama? So, what were you trying to accomplish with this? I was trying to get revenge! Revenge for what? What are you talking about? How can you say that after what you did yesterday? What I did yesterday, what are you talking about? Anyway, give me back my Extrema Ratio BF2 Tactical Tanto right now! No way. Why not? I told you, those were my reparations. You're the one who attacked me with a knife after all. Then give me back my cult government M1911A1! That's Margaret reparations too. Huh? What kind of dumbass would want a Tanto and an M1911 for reparations? Well, the one standing in front of you. So that's your freaking answer. Her entire body shook with anger. She took one step forward and locked eyes with Mamiya. Well, this knife is pretty well built for a pulling knife. The blade is thick and long enough. Feels nice just holding it. Mamiya pulled the knife out. Of course, it's the one I picked out, and we all know I have the smartest brain. What's the blade made of? N690 cobalt stainless steel. Oh, it's not even ATS-34. Shut up, you Nuevo rich bastard. Only trust fund babies have knives like that. But those knives are higher quality. They're not better. Function over form. What? Huh? Why are they so violent? Why do they know so much about knives? I'm not even that mad that I'm excluded from this. I don't want to be violent. I want to be a thug. Modified that Colt with a backless rear sight, and extended jump safety, and a straight grip shot, didn't you? That's right, I put a lot of money into that. The grip safety is a beaver tail too. I see. Those certainly are very practical modifications. Not bad, even I'm impressed. In my opinion, it's highly valued. I'm not giving it to you just because you made a compliment or two. I've been chewing for a long time. I love my Colt. If I'm going to use a gun, it has to have a magazine and a dim frame like the M1911. She really got happy for a second when he complimented her gun, but then her face turned sour and she started yelling at him again. Anyway, please give it back already. I put so much of my allowance into that. Sucks to be you, huh? I'll be sure to take good care of it for you. Stop messing with me! I can't sleep at night unless I have my gun knife under my pillow. Oh really? Why don't you try some Vicks, vapor rub instead? I'm not a baby. Why do I need something like that to help me sleep? Now, let's calm down, Kimika. I'm gonna keep munching Takashi, but you need to calm down. I'm gonna keep sucking on Takashi's toes, but you need to calm down. I'm gonna keep licking the fungus from Takashi's toes, but you need to calm down. We must have gotten on his nerves. He got up and started to walk away. I thought all three of us would be able to eat together for once. What a shame. What? Are you running away? Yeah, I guess so. And you're gonna admit it. Where are your balls? You know, you should really try being a little more ladylike. Never going to find a husband at this rate. And it certainly wouldn't be me. Totally not. What do I need that for? Well, at this rate, you'll definitely grow old without ever finding a husband. Well, guess what? It's 2012. In 3 more years, it's going to be 2015, and then I can get a wife. So how about that? What lows are you going to stoop to next? Well, if that's what you want, you already know I'm homophobic, like how I was talking to that one dude in the bar. Or a person in the bar, my fault. Mamiya-kun took the box of cigarettes slowly away and slowly walked towards the stairs. Ugh! Why is it looking at me? Why is it looking at me? Bro, even like no matter how much I turn my head, it's still looking at me. Ugh. Bro, look at those demon eyes. It looks like a bug. It looks like a... Imagine something rubbing its hands. Why does it look like that? Hello? Yeah. Oh, Hashiki-chan. Hello. This is, his sister, right? That, like, never comes up for some reason. Hashiki looked at me and bowed politely, then she... Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, multiple personalities, my fault. I'm gonna be like, wait, Takashi didn't remember her last, last chapter, but again, this is like, he has multiple personalities or something, right? Akiki looked at me and then bowed politely, then she stood in front of Mamiya-kun and blocked his path. Oh, you really were up here, Tomo-Nissan? Who are you calling Tomo-Nissan? Yeah, Nissan. What? For some reason, she looked at us and then changed the way she addressed him. But now that I think of it, why would she call Mamiya Takashi-kun Tomo-Nissan? Here, I packed lunch for you. Like, I feel like I have, like, a very good idea of what's going on now. She thrust the wrap package at him before he could say no. I want to eat right now. Take it back home. Why? I'm on a diet. Must be it. It's because there are other people around. What is it? What? Ugh! Nissan, you always try and look cool, so you don't want them to see... in your little sister's packed lunch.
What?
Huh, is she right?
As if.
Dude, stop acting like a 4-year-old. Then why? You haven't eaten yet. Oh, I ate earlier. He hasn't eaten yet.
Why, you Takashima?
I thought so. Alright, please, just eat so it doesn't go to waste. Are you gonna let a little girl talk to you like that? Come on, you're a grown man! Come on, Unc. Shut up and don't say that. We don't want to poison this series with none of that Unc nonsense. Wow, did you make all of this sausage-chan? Yes, I don't know if it tastes good though. The lunchbox sausage he brought was large and garish that we both were surprised. Our lunchboxes looked pathetic by comparison. If you two would like some... Don't feed the wild animals. What? It's the same thing you said earlier. Then I can't have any either. You don't need his permission. He didn't want it anyway. But that was... Okay, everyone go ahead and eat. How can two siblings be so different? Why does this piece of trash have such a wonderful little sister? And we never will know. We all sat under the blue sky and shared a noisy meal together. Even Gunn and I had to wipe the smiles off of our faces and put on stoic expressions when we walked back into the classroom. It was practically expected at this point. The moment we walked into the classroom, all conversation stopped, everyone looked uneasy. Excuse me? I took a deep breath and walked to my seat. I checked the chair and the desk before sitting down like Kimika told me. Nothing wrong with them. I was worried they would do something, but they're probably gonna do something when we walk out to school. Huh? He's really sleeping. Soon, afternoon classes ended too. Oh my goodness. Stupid hallway. Now then, let's go home, shall we? Yeah, I know. This has been a pretty chill day. Nothing much has happened. We know, Sakura. If they were going to come at us today, it will be after school. The walk home is the most dangerous part of today. There are a lot of places they could wait to ambush us, and if we waited around after school, it would just get darker and more dangerous. Well, I doubt anything will happen before we leave school at least. Yeah, probably. They already had plenty of chances to attack us if they wanted to do it here at school. If they were going to do something, it would happen to us after we left the school gates. Which means, once we leave, you can't let your guard down, even for an instant. You must be on all 10, Sakura. Of course! Alright then, let's go home, carefully. Blah. Or not. I guess we were wrong. Was that one bro, like... falling to the ground? Like, didn't Shiroyama die? His skull just Sakura. She's like, oh, oh. Who killed him again? Was it Kakashi? Or was it somebody else? Like, I remember he like just randomly died. As soon as we stepped outside, we heard a strange whizzing sound for a moment. Then later, we were covered in broken eggs. Flare guard down, huh? Why didn't you say that inside the school though? Those are rotten eggs, aren't they? They must have been waiting for us to come out. Well, an egg or two is better than to break our flower base. Whoa! And then we got to break our flower base? The same flower base that Kakashi like hit that 1-year-old with? Ah! I'm so angry! All ye who quiver in fear! July 20th, it's almost here, whatever he says. We looked up at the roof, but we couldn't see anyone up there. Dang it, this is the oldest trick in the book. If y'all are wondering why I'm not cursing though, like, I kinda like don't feel like it, like, I don't know. I don't really like doing it too much. That and like, I don't want like these videos to be unmonetizable, even though they get 2 views max. Yeah, Super Hippie videos get a decent amount of views, actually, for some reason. There probably are a lot like playthroughs of this, I guess. These white uniforms are pretty expensive, so that was actually really bad. Anyway, let's go wash our hair and faces, then we can change in the locker room. We can't go home like this. Do you have a change of clothes? Oh, my PE clothes. Everyone watched us as we walked over to the water supply and washed our hair and faces with soap. We went to the locker room right away when we were done. My locker room door is broken. My locker door had been bent into a strange rectangular shape. We should have been more careful. There was plenty of time for them to do this since they didn't want to do anything to us directly after what happened this morning. But I never would have expected them to drop the X on us. What does that even change? I should have seen this coming. This isn't just my problem anymore. I decided I was going to protect you, so I can't mess up like this. If something does happen to you, just saying sorry won't fix it, my fault. But I should be able to help you too. You dummy, you're the one who saved me. Himika, I was the one who was always bullied by everyone in class, and you were the one who saved me. I still haven't repaid my debt to you. So I'll protect you, no matter what happens. Himika. The locker was fine. Maybe it was locked. My locker, on the other hand, was comically warped, since I didn't expect them to attack us like this, and never locked it. The only thing left in my locker was a swimsuit. I don't know if that was an act of kindness or yet another form of bullying. Did they want to laugh at me walking home in a swimsuit? Full swimsuit. Well, you have a pretty nice figure. Why don't you just walk in that home? Why would I do that? I'm joking. Totally. I guess we'll have to wait until 2015. Until our uniforms are dry. That's probably what they would have wanted, though. What they would have wanted? That night, they can do whatever they want without getting caught. That's probably why. We should go home right now. The current of night doesn't play favorites. Not the only ones who can move freely at night. Really? Yeah, so let's wait until our uniforms dry. Besides, there's something we can do while we're waiting. While we're waiting? Yeah, my locker's awfully tough, isn't it? When she opened up her locker, there was something almost the same size inside. What is this? You have a safe in your locker? The locker is made out of thin steel. I'll put a sturdy safe inside it. Inside that, she pulled out a lot of different chemicals. Where does she keep her PE clothes? I was kind of curious about that, but... under her stuff, maybe? Definitely nighttime now. But we're dry at least. That's right. The sun set as we hid and waited for our uniforms to dry. Yeah! Bro, like, we really can't contact the police because this is beyond bullying at this point. Like, they're literally waiting until nighttime to come and attack us. Or what, too? Like, bro, what's even the, motivation for them to do this to us? Like, bro, just psychotic for no reason. I was waiting for you. You must have a lot of free time. Now it's totally dark outside. Oh my goodness.
Oh, what are you doing? You shouldn't be in school this late at night. It's pitch black outside.
We're all afraid of the dark. It's dangerous, you know. That's a bit odd. Well, I was ready for this anyway. Ragger. Himika? I was confused with her actions. She put her hand up her skirt and then started feeling around something on her waist.
What, you're going to strip naked and beg for forgiveness?
You're so naive. Did you throw the explosive? It hurts, huh? Ugh, Kimiko, you look crazy right now. A real whip can blink the skin off your back. I'll whip you just like a... The whip in her hands was clearly different from the kind used to give orders to animals or the ones used in acrobatics. It was designed to be used as a weapon. I don't know, Kimiko, this is like colonizer vibes, but okay. If it's for a good cause, but you wrap it around her waist like a belt and hang it on your clothes. I can take you all out on at once with this. This could be bad. Kimiko, just throw the explosives at them. Who cares if you go to jail? I heard a real whip can, or this must be to do at on the side.
Oh, I heard a real whip can cut a bear in half. It hurts! It hurts!
Jeez, I don't doubt it. This really hurts. Yeah, sure looks painful. The sound of the whip cutting through the air gave Kimiko the courage to make and made the men back off warily. Sure, that's scary, but either way, they're just a couple of girls. We can take them on. It should be fun. Let's see how long she can tangle with us. Excuse me? Why, you? Kimiko, like, take a test, or Zakuro, take a test tube and throw it at one of them. As Shiroyama moved forward unflinchingly, Kimiko knocked him to the ground with the whip. Ugh! His clothes were ripped off and bloody. It's not that bad. Hey guys, if we all go on at the same time, we can get her easy. Whoa, no way, man, you're covered in blood.
God damn it! Now you got you bitch!
Oh, whoa, buddy! We don't do that over here. You talking about taking? We don't do that over here. Sure, we might. Oh my goodness, bro. That's all you think about, isn't it?
She only has a whip. If we all go in at once, she can't stop us. We might get hurt, but it's not like we're going to die from it.
And you'll get out of here. Nobody cares about you. Your life is worthless. You should just go jump off a building, Zakuro style. Ha!
Gah!
Zakuro, run! Yeah! Rest in peace, Kimiko. The sound of the whip was a signal for me to run. Then she followed right after me.
You can't run for long.
Keep going. Outside the school gates. Okay. Women don't like stubborn men, you know. As I ran through the gates, I heard the sound of Kimiko's whip behind me. We desperately ran. She turned around once in a while to ward off her pursuers. But Kimiko doesn't have much stamina. She couldn't keep this up for much longer. So grab her hand and help her or something. I grabbed her. Oh, well, she did what I said. I grabbed her hand and pulled her along as we ran through the night streets. There was hardly anyone around in the residential district. They're still coming. I heard the whip cutting through the air several more times, but the situation didn't improve at all. What should we do? Where should we go? There are more people than before. Are they all chasing us too? It must be some guys after such got together. The situation just got worse. Kimiko! She was nearing the limits of her stamina. She tripped and fell. Then I grabbed the whip and I started whipping those guys too, is what you should say, but I went down with her, falling several times before we regained our bearings.
Well. It's time to move like Ted Bundy. We finally caught you. At such a convenient place too.
I wonder about that. No one will hear us here, you know.
That's right. No matter how much you scream, no one will hear. No one will hear. I finally saw all the people who had been chasing us. As I looked at the sheer numbers and the weapons they were holding, the blood drained from my face. Tsuruyama stood there, trying to catch his breath, with a wooden sword in his hand. What? The other men had large knives, metal bats, and even steel pipes with the ends cut off. Any of them could easily kill a person. Heh, you won't be satisfied till you see some blood, huh?
Kimika!
Kimika, her breath still ragged from running, stood in front of me to protect me. She stared down the laughing men that were eyeing us. Even though she was hardly able to stand, she took several test tubes from her bags. Kimika, stop talking and just throw those explosives at them.
Okay, didn't think I'd actually be able to use these.
You sure you should be holding that up like that?
What? Kimika, you stupid ass bitch, can you please just throw those test tubes? Like, what are you doing? You're stalling! You're stalling, Kimika! You're stalling!
When I looked closer, I noticed several of the men were pointing air guns at Kimika. Which will happen first? You throwing it or the air guns blowing it up in your hand? Oh my goodness, bro. Kimika, why? Bro, why are we so stupid? I don't know how powerful that is too, but either way, you probably won't be the only one hit by the blast. The broken glass might even hit Takashima over there.
Sakura, run away from here. If any of you move, I'll throw it. But if you let Sakura go,
If we do,
I'll still throw it. Do whatever you want with me.
please tell me you're joking. That's your plan? You must be great friends, huh?
How about it? If you don't promise to leave Sakura alone, I'll throw it. If that hits you, you'll be in a wheelchair.
Ah, scary. Alright then. So, you're prepared to do anything for her, huh? Oh, wow. Unless we're in trouble, that's what we all want to see, huh? No, we do not care.
Well,
Alright, we won't touch Takashima.
Kimika! You heard him. Now run, Sakura. There's no way I could do that. Don't do this, ah! Kimika!
How careless of you. Several men jumped out the bushes and pinned her down. Oh my goodness. What was the plan here? You literally had a test tube that you could have thrown at us. But for some reason, your stupid ass decided to try and have what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? You know, like a trade. We're not going for a trade. Tachibana, we're not going for a trade. As if we would do that. We're the ones giving orders here.
I'm backwards brained.
Now then, how about the two of you have a little fun with every single person here?
Ah!
Oh my goodness, bro. You're chewing your mouth is shut. If only you'd been a good little girl and become my toy like I want. Too bad, huh?
Tsuruyama gave a crude smile as he pulled Kimika by the hair and held her down.
Bro. This is what you get for my fault. This is what you get for making me run.
Tsuruyama threw her around, pushed her down into the girl with his foot. Flare up!
Pound, pound. I lost control of myself, punching Tsuruyama in the chest several times. Wait. What is she doing?
Stop it! You can't do such horrible things.
Pound, pound.
You little.
Is she trying to hurt me? I can't even call this a massage. Why don't you go pierce my nipples, too? Hey, Numaga, I have the right to defend myself now, don't I? Of course, she just punched you. Equal rights, equal fights, right? If, a girl flicks you in your ear, then that means you act like Chris Brown. Completely logical, right? Guess I'll have to do this. Tsuruyama smirked and punched me in the stomach. My vision instantly went black and I lost all sense of balance. I couldn't breathe. My entire body was numb. It was like the entire world had been shifted 45 degrees. Ah, Gummy. Himiko was on the ground a few feet away, looking at me and crying. Himiko and I were looking at each other at the same angle. I must have fallen to the ground.
What a pain in the ass!
Jeez, why couldn't you just give up? The hateful, disgusting, unforgettable voices of our tormentors entered our ears. They must have been giggling as they waited from somewhere safe watching us fight for our lives. They looked at us and grinned. They looked down at us with glee, as if we were idiots for even trying to resist. But,
how pathetic!
oh, looks like you can still stand.
I mustered all my strength to pull myself from the ground and stand on my own 2 feet. My head was spinning, my stomach was convulsing. I couldn't see straight. It's too late to apologize now. Akasaka.
Megu!
And then she charges in and attacks her. Fuck do you want? What do you want now, bitch? As if I was possessed by all the loathing anger that had been built up inside of me. I forgot about the pain in my wrist, long enough to lash out at Megu. Sadly, she avoids my blows. Run away, you idiot. Huh? What? Has she lost her damn marbles? Megu's voice and expression changed. She was honestly shocked. Oh my god, she's trying to attack me. She just got her stomach ache and she's trying to attack me. Oh my god. She had labeled me a simple, docile sheep who could never fight back. She never expected me to act like this. That made me want to rip her face off even more.
Take this!
I was hitting the stomach harder than ever before. I collapsed like a marionette whose strings had been cut.
What? She's so weak! What? Hey! Find some more! Come on! Come on!
Unlike Tsuruyama, Takako didn't pull her punches. Maybe people of the same sex really can be crueler than you than those of the opposite sex. I mean, considering he was not only going to beat down on you, but also take you, I don't know about that. But... Jolly good show! Jolly good show!
Yeah, I love a good show.
What? Oh my goodness. Hamiya Takashi! You're the same today! You're right. This show is great. A voice in the dark suddenly agreed with her, followed by the sound of approaching footsteps. This really is amazing. There are so many people too. This really is something. Hamiya Takashi. By the way, could I ask who gave you permission to touch my women? Well, what?
What the hell are you?
Huh? What? Huh? These women are your property. The man who seemed to so draining a moment ago all changed their tone when nervously looking at Mami Akashi, as if they didn't want to upset him. Yeah, both of them are my choice. Oh no, I ain't saying anything. Yamada looked anxious and uncomfortable when Mamiya looked at him. He scratched his head, laughed, and looked down. How did you know to come here? When she saw Yamada back down, she raised her voice and asked Mamiya-kun that question. Well, I just knew, I guess. They're my toys, after all. It's only natural to search for something when it goes missing. Am I wrong? You nasty screwer. I'd say the same about you. By the way, Megu, you should watch your tone before you get curb stomped into the ground. Megu glared daggers at him, but Mamiya didn't flinch because it's literally Megu. Megu is so prideful that she hates people like Mamiya. Anyway, would you refrain from touching my property in the future? What? I'm saying, I want you all to go away. You're not welcome here.
So, This is the Mamiya Kakashi I heard about. Yeah.
Or Gaku.
Yeah, that's right. He kicked our asses when we went after him, with 20 people.
Is he that strong? He doesn't look like it.
Ridiculous. He's not normal.
He kicked our asses when we went after him with 20 people.
Okay, I think I'm getting it mixed up. My fault.
Dumbass Mamiya, quit acting tough. This is serious.
Huh?
When the hell did I become your toy? Is this some Tommy routine? Sakura might be, but I definitely am not. What are you talking about? You're nothing more than a toy. What? I'll kill you. Maybe we should focus on killing the people that are actively trying to hurt us.
Mamiya!
Been a long time since I've heard you call me that. Come on, Shiroyama, haven't you learned your lesson? How many times does he have to kick you down before you learn? You gotta live and learn, you know? Live and learn? Living... Are you so afraid of Tsubasa? He's unarmed and he's just one guy. Look how many people you have. A ton of people came today. Look. Okay, Kakashi, make sure when you get them, you get Megu and Sakiko too.
That's right. Why are you so afraid of him? That's right. Screw you, Mamiya. You can't act tough when you don't have a weapon.
Weapon? I am my weapon face at,
Yeah, that's right. There are 15 of us here, and we have weapons. Wait, what? I only see 11.
Oh, you're right. There are only 11. They started to panic when they realized they were missing 4 people. You know what happened to take care of a few people on my way, and there are a few others that ran when they saw me, you know.
Shut up! That doesn't matter. There are still plenty of us, and if we have weapons, you don't stand a chance.
Oh, weapons? An anime visual novel? You really think they're going to do something to a being like me? Listen, I am Mamiya Kakashi, owner of the sea. I don't know even. Mamiya casually pulled out a knife out of his pocket and flipped the blade out. That's my Extrema Kanto! Knives are very important items for discussionaires like me. You know that, Shiroyama-kun. Oh, this is bad. We can't fight Mamiya-kun. We can't. Oh, look. If it isn't just Shiroyama-kun, no one wants to fight, that's just boring. Then how about this? Why? Mamiya grew his only weapon in the darkness behind him.
You trying to mock me, you little snot?
Unsurprisingly, Shiroyama's eyes lit up with anger, like Mamiya had poured oil onto the fire. Man, this is like Mario and Bowser, huh? I mean, that's just reckless. Just like Kimika, I had no idea what he was thinking.
This might actually work out!
And don't mess him up already. It should be easy to take this guy out. He's literally a twig.
No, he doesn't look strong at all.
No. I'm definitely staying out of this. No thank you. No siree. You two can only say that because you've never seen him in a fight. He threw his knife away because he's confident.
No, if we don't get him now, we're just going to keep getting knocked around by him for the rest of our lives.
I mean... We can go to different schools, different universities, actually get jobs. We don't have to be around them for the rest of our lives. Excuse me? Shouldn't be having a strategic meeting right now in front of your enemy. That was Tachibana's main mistake. Make up your mind. Are you going to do it or not? Look pathetic. Show us that you have some balls. He's freaking mocking you. Come on, Tsubasa. Don't take that stuff from him.
Yeah, Mommy. You little maniac.
Hurry up. Only have today left.
Starting tomorrow, it looks like someone a bit more peaceful is going to take the role of Mamiya Takagi. Today, role, peaceful? What's he muttering to himself about? Come on, if you want the chance to get revenge on me for all the pain I've inflicted upon you, now's your last chance. Yeah, let's do it. We're gonna beat you to a pulp. And quit acting tough. Come at me. Take this! Toroyama swung the wooden sword at Mamiya before he even finished his sentence.
Mamiya-kun!
The downward slash of the sword carried through and struck to the ground. It was a powerful attack, but it left him open for a long time after he missed. Mamiya moved his upper body just enough to dodge the attack, put him in arm's reach of his opponent. You need a bit more practice with that. Only an amateur would put his whole body into a single swing.
No way! How?
One must fight to live. It wouldn't hurt you to remember that. He thrust his finger into Shiroyama's throat. Shiroyama collapsed on you. Oh my goodness, come on, bro. This is a real fight. So I won't aim for any point that won't end the fight instantly. Look, there's no way we can beat him. Damn it, we have to attack them all at once. I'm out. Mamiya-kun, I wasn't planning on fighting you in the first place. Yeah, no problem. What about you, gang? Anuma? Yokoyama? Yokoyama? Isn't that the like, yeah, dude? You got him? Mamiya looked a little disappointed, though still as intimidating as the devil, so he asked that question. Wait, Anuma! Kiyoshi, you guys are men, aren't you? Oh, yeah, well, but if we all go on at once, even Mamiya can't stop us all. That's right. You all attack me at once. What's there to be afraid of when you have all those weapons? Look, I'm totally unarmed. I'm here. Come attack me if you dare. Since you asked so nicely, I'll go and smash your face in. The fine men regain their composure when they signal each other to attack. Lowlifes.
Hatsimikas!
Just before he was attacked, he pulled out a flashlight from behind him and shined into their eyes. Really believed I was unarmed. You shouldn't believe everything your opponent tells you. I can't see! Oh my. I heard a loud crack. Then, Yashima, who was standing closest to Mamiya, fell to the ground howling in pain. Oh, God! He sounded like a whimpering dog.
Just like that?
Mamiya only twisted Nishimura's hand slightly, yet Nishimura went flying through the air. I can tell this is like a good ending or something. So I guess like Jataro's not jumping off a building in this one. It wasn't just Nishimura. One by one, the blinded men were taken out. An unpleasant sound rang through the air every time one of them fell to the ground. Excuse me? This always happens. Does he study martial arts or what? Yeah, something like that. I was shocked to hear his voice so calm as he cut through his enemies, knocking them to the ground one by one. Looks like the rest of you have your vision back. Huh? Then he does a spin kick or something? Oh, he has a sword now. Anuma couldn't stop himself from yelling in despair. Mamiya pulled out a sword somewhere to fight the rest of his opponents. He took a flawless defense stand as he stood in front of them. Wait, is that real? That's not funny. Please don't come for me. Don't worry, it's real, but the blade's too dull to cut anything. Ah! Look, it didn't hurt you at all, did it? Mamiya slashed diagonally down onto the terrified Anuma, knocking him to the ground in an instant. Even if it doesn't have a blade, hitting someone with a forged shield that hard could seriously hurt. And Yuma's skull might have been broken.
Don't hold back now.
Come get your fill, all of you. Mommy snickered and waved them closer. The men with weapons charged after him, one after another. I couldn't bear to look at it. I silently looked away.
Man, well, I guess he has it handled, huh, Kimika? Yeah. Oh my goodness. I can't tell whether I'm wet for you or Takashi, head.
I could still hear the merciless sound of human bodies being broken.
Ugh.
It's all over already.
All bark and no bite, huh?
The music of violence came to a stop when I heard Mommy's satisfaction. Then I finally turned back toward him.
Yeah. Yes.
I gave Shiroyama my special treatment. I went easy on all others.
They're all covered in blood.
I guess so. Still, if I didn't do that, Mamiya smirked. Her smile sent shivers down her spine. Get Megu and Sakiko too. Especially Sakiko. She literally attacks people, bro. Come on.
No way. There's no way.
Now? You two are the only ones left. Mamiya strode over to the two women quivering in fear. His expression hadn't changed the entire time. The scariest thing was that he could do something like this while even cracking a veneer of elegance. I thought.
Now what should I do with these two?
He calmly put away his gleaming sword and took one look at the pale faces of Megu and Sakiko, and then asked us what he should do with them. I could give them the same treatment as Shiroyama, or I could stuff their... Whoa! I could stuff their noses and mouths full of slits and beat them to a pulp. Or maybe stuff sticks in their ears and punch them. Just remember, whichever way you fall, there's the eardrum that will be ruptured.
What?
Never had a chance to do it. I've always wanted to try playing that game with someone. What's going on? He was fun before, but I could see his expression changing now. Changing to one of bloodlust, they said. It made me feel like he was criticizing himself internally, calling himself useless, even after he fought and crushed his enemies. Just look at him felt agonizing. I could hardly breathe. Oh my god, Sakura, you are such a wet blanket. Kimiko, come and tell him to kill them.
No, that's enough.
Takashima,
That's enough. You don't have to hurt anyone else.
there's no need? Now I have a question. Is there ever a good reason for a person to hurt another?
Huh?
You've been bullied for years. You know it better than anyone. And you, Tachiba. Mamiya. I lost my cool there, huh? Well, whatever. If you're satisfied, that's good enough. Oh, and Mamiya turned around like he remembered something. Something small danced across the ground and landed near Kimika's hand. I screamed Tanto. That was definitely the same throwing knife he stole from Kimika. But it was open when he drew it away. He must have closed it with his hand as he drew it, since it was shut now. It has our fingerprints on it, so we don't want to leave it laying around. Oh, yeah. Kimika slowly reached out and grabbed it. Then she put it in her pocket without a second glance. See ya. He had turned away already from us and started walking as he said goodbye. I should have said something back to him, but I hesitated to say farewell. I just silently watched as he disappeared into the darkness. Well, he saved our hides. Kimika, taunt them!
Yeah, so... Come touch us. Mommy, it's property. See what happens.
See what happens when you mess with us.
You heard that, Mommy?
Megu and Sakura... It's funny because, Kimika's lucky because, they didn't get along, but at least, he was, willing to, come through for her. Megu and Sakiko had fallen to the ground. They looked at the two of us, trying and failing to convince their mouths to form words. They were unharmed themselves, but they were terrified after they watched all the men fighting for them crumble like gauze.
Himika, can you stand? I'm okay. Alright, let's go home together.
She looked unsteady on her feet, so I moved closer and wrapped her arm around my shoulders.
Oh, I was powerless like an old woman. What are you talking about?
And I couldn't protect you. I couldn't do anything.
Not true. That's not true.
I tried to soothe her as she looked away and cried. I had to stop myself from embracing her right there. I'll probably just hurt her if I hugged her now since she was injured and I didn't want to hurt her pride either. Till now, I always felt like my life was a living hell. Even though I was about to be crushed by my perpetual fear, but now that's all changed. I've made a wonderful friend. Oh my god.
Everyone's looking at us. They are.
The atmosphere in the class was uncomfortable as ever. But the hate from before had disappeared. It was replaced with confusion and you know the word, man. Of course. The confusion stemmed from the incident last night. It was huge. We can only thank our lucky stars that we were alive today and that the police hadn't gotten involved.
Different from before, but the atmosphere here still doesn't feel that good. Must be right.
Didn't feel like we were being bullied anymore, but it felt like we had become objects of fear, like Akasaka-san and Tatami-san had seen before. After the two guys checked us from our seats we're safe to sit in, Himika whispering in my ear.
Sakiko and Megu aren't here today either, huh? You're right. Maybe they're just not here yet. Not yet, huh?
Do you really think they'll come to school after all that?
They weren't injured or anything.
We're injured, but your pride definitely took a hit. They brought all those people and still couldn't beat one guy.
Yeah.
The Akatsuki really was strong. I heard rumors, but...
Yeah, I heard rumors he used to get bullied too.
And you're which one it is, so there's no way he just took martial arts up recently. He must have been practicing since he was a child to do that.
I guess.
Yeah, it was almost like Aikido. But Aikido isn't useful in an actual fight unless you do it for 50 years.
50 years?
Yeah, no matter how talented you are, you can't use Aikido in a real fight without tons of training.
What about Mamiya?
Must have been doing it since he was really young. Obviously been in a lot of fights before too. I don't think it's possible he was ever bullied. I bet he just spread that rumor himself so people wouldn't know he was this much of a thug.
Spread himself?
I wonder, he definitely was strong right last night, but the Mamiya I've always known wasn't like that. You've always known? I don't know how to describe it. Been thinking about him all day, haven't you?
Huh?
No surprise, I guess. He was the one that actually saved you after all. Of course you'd be thinking about him. Her face looked sad. She must really hate Mamiya.
He's a good person. He even gave you back your knife.
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't think he was a bad person like you said.
I know that much. I'm sorry, I just said something weird. You still didn't have a good impression of Mamiya. I mean, I wouldn't either, realistically. Even after he saved us, like, she still hated him even more for you. Well,
Still hate him?
hate him, huh? I still don't like him. I know that sounds strange since he saved us. Besides that, I'm just frustrated by my own incompetence. Almost like I'm jealous of the dude. It's nothing. Not important. More importantly, he called you his toy. He's worse. That was probably literally to protect us. I still can't forgive him. All men are told pigs, not just Mamiya. After last night, I know even better than ever. I see you dislike them so much. Always looked like they were getting along when they talked too. Actually, is Mommy at school? Wasn't injured after the incident last night, so there's no reason for him to skip school, though he did say something strange. Hurry up, only half the day left. Starting tomorrow, looks like someone a bit more peaceful is going to take the role of Mami Akakichi. Come on, if you want to get revenge on me for all the pain I've inflicted on you, now's your last chance. What do you mean by that? Those words seemed out of place. Why do you say it's your last chance? You're that worried, why don't you look for him? Huh? Probably on your roof, right? You have a lot you want to ask him. A lot you want to talk to him about, right? Himika smiled gently. Yeah, thank you. I wonder why her expression looked better every time I looked at her. Yeah. You probably want to know what he meant when he said last chance, right? Yeah, I can't stop thinking about it. You're so honest, Sakura. Shouldn't you go and ask him right now again? You have to do it before it's too late. There are too many things in this world that can slip through your fingers if you don't grab them when the opportunity presents itself. I think there's something you need to say to him before it's too late, for some reason. Don't look at me like that, I'm just talking in generalities. It's not like I'm telling you to do anything. I just thought there might be something like that you wanted to say. Anyway, you should go see him. Go talk to him. And he's the one who should really protect you. There's no guarantee Akasaka and Tatami won't try and get revenge again. And what about you? Shouldn't you go too? I want to see him again. I don't want him to save me again. I'll manage on my own. I mean, yeah, it hasn't been going well for you, but okay. Oh, sorry. Why did I just shout like that? Maybe I'm still on edge because of what happened yesterday. Himika. Anyway, just go. It's going to be lunchtime soon. Heck, if you two want to go to the infirmary for 5th period, I'll... Alright. After she said that, she looked down, avoiding eye contact with me. Finally free from the bullying, what's she so upset about? I'm a bit confused. Don't worry, Himika. We can all have a threesome. Akasaka and Tatami didn't come to school that morning. All the students who got beaten up by Mommy were absent. I heard rumors that some of them were hospitalized. At noon, Himika went to buy some bread. She didn't say a word to me. I decided to take her suggestion and head to the rooftop. Mommy, Alright. I got a feeling that, like, this is the end of this, like, version of the chapter. Funnily enough, which, if it is, this was really short, wasn't it? It was real, like always. Hello. I was always trying to talk to him before, but this time I managed to say hello in a calm voice. You again? He looked at me like I was a pest. He seemed like the Mommy from last night. Is today Mommy a diversion that's not acting? What do you want? Oh, it's this one. I always the one that reads books. I don't want anything. I just wanted to say thank you. I don't need your thanks. That was just a game to me. Just say that's one of my hobbies. What are your hobbies? Yeah. My hobby is hurting people. Really? Yeah. Ugh. But you didn't hurt me. You protected me. No fun hurting someone like you. You're already powerless. It's more fun to be up to the strongest people I can find. That's all. It looked like the book he was reading. As always, it looked like a really hard book to read. What are you reading today? What does it matter? It has nothing to do with you. It says, Unlearned Ignorance. Yeah, that's right. It's by Nicholas, Tussanas. Nicholas Tussanas. What's it about? It's a theology book. Theology? Like Christianity and stuff like that? Yeah, something like that. Are you a Christian, Mommy Akakichi? Why would you think that? I hate religion. Spoke without a hint of emotion in his voice until I got to the word religion, which he spoke with the shush. Does he really hate religion?
You hate it? I'm sorry. I just thought it might be why you're reading that.
Sakura, you know I'm a ray atheist, Justin. Is there any reason for someone who hates religion shouldn't be reading theology?
Oh no, I don't think that at all. So is it fun reading stuff you hate?
Not at all.
It's not? Then why the fruitful gang are you doing it?
It's too complicated. I don't know what any of it means.
Too complicated, but you're still reading it.
Yeah?
What kind of book is it?
That's what it says on the cover.
It's about learned ignorance?
That's right.
That's so.
This hardly even qualifies as a conversation. He keeps analyzing everything I say. He's totally different from the Mamiya-kun I met here before. I gotta make this conversation work. We have to have a real conversation if I want to talk to him about anything. Maybe I ask him some questions.
What parts don't you understand?
Pretty much all of it.
Oh, but specifically...
Mamiya glaring at me. Shoot, guess I was super persistent. Okay, for example, let's say there's a circle on a plane.
Okay.
Take any point on the parameter of the circle and expand the circle from there. What will happen?
Get bigger than the first.
Yes, then the edge of the new circle would look like a curved line, right? But what would happen if the circle was indefinitely large?
An indefinitely large circle, the curvature would gradually decrease.
Yeah, that's right. As the circle grows larger, it comes closer to becoming a straight line. But that's only if it's like on the side of the smaller circle, right? I think I get what you're saying. But what would happen if it was indefinitely large?
What would happen?
Tankia said it would become a perfectly straight line.
Would it?
Yeah, mathematically, it has to be a straight line. If you take any 2 points on the AB on the perimeter of a circle and call it the midpoint C and the midpoint within the entire circle D, well, I suppose it would be the easiest to think of it as the curvature from becoming indefinitely small.
Really?
Probably learned it in class when we learned about repeating decimals.
Did we?
Well, there are a lot of students who can't understand that 0.999 is equal to 1. The teachers hate teaching it because so many students refuse to accept it.
0.999. A number with an indefinite number of nines, right? Is it really equal to 1?
I mean, is that like rounded or something? The theory behind this is kind of complicated, but it's not hard to understand intuitively with fractions. For instance, 1/3 is 0.333.
Yes.
Then 2/3, of course, is equal to 0.666. And then if we multiply 1/3 by 3, 3/3 equals 0.999. That should make sense.
I guess, but that's really strange. 3/3 is supposed to be 1.
Or 3 divided by 3 is supposed to be 1. Then what part of it was wrong?
What part was wrong,
Won't be able to come up with anything. There's no mistake. If you accept that 1 divided by 3 equals 0.333, you have to accept that 3 divided by 3 equals 0.999. Then the only way to solve the problem in the contradiction of 3 divided by 3 being equal to both 1 and 0.999 is to accept one simple thing, that 0.999 is equal to 1. In other words, the repeating decimal 0.999 is in fact not only slightly smaller than 1, but also actually identical to it. That's what infinity means. Tankia's example of a circle follows the exact same pattern if you think of it as the distance between C and D.
I see.
I don't get it at all, but I heard his grades weren't good. I guess he really is smart. And besides,
When I asked you, you said you didn't understand that book at all. You wouldn't be able to give that kind of explanation if you didn't understand it.
yeah, you're right.
What don't you understand about it?
Well, I just find that stuff really interesting. He was a cardinal, a mathematician, a philosopher. He had a great influence on the philosophers that came after him. According to him, his idea of the curvature of an indefinitely large circle that forms a straight line is perfectly consistent with the logic of our finite world. Indefinitely, or infinity, can solve any contradiction within our world.
Now, infinity, all contradictions cease to be contradictions.
So then, this is the problem. Why was he so fascinated with infinity? What was the infinity that he spoke of?
Oh, he was a theologist. Does that mean he was talking about God?
That's right. This book basically says that there's only one God, a single and infinite being. In other words, wait, were they saying infinitely instead of indefinite? My fault. A single infinite being. In other words, it's a book that tries to prove God is infinite. Just like 0.999 is equal to 1, God is 1 everything. Oh, I don't get it. Let me check if it really was indefinite though. Cause now, let's see. There's on a plane, yeah. Infinity, infinitely, yep. Our fault, y'all. Oh, I don't get it.
Kind of hard for me to understand, but it seems like you understand just fine, doesn't it?
No, I don't understand at all.
Huh?
For instance, Pausanias. Pausanias says there's one single infinity, but that's a lie.
It's a lie?
Yeah, there are several different kinds of infinities. George Cantor discovered that 400 years after Pausanias' death. Infinities have density. It can be proven with the diagonal argument. Pausanias said there is one infinite God, but in reality there are different kinds of infinity. And more importantly, his book doesn't even prove the existence of God. His claim that all contradictions cease to become contradictions within infinity doesn't prove his claim that God exists. And he used a triangle to prove the justice of the Trinity. I can't explain his explanation. Understand his explanation, my fault. It was a geologist and a mathematician trying to use the math to prove the existence of God, is that right? Then what's a Cantor? Calm down and think. First of all,
What's a Cantor? Is it some sort of software? Did you install it?
Oh no, he doesn't look happy. What do you want? I've been trying to drive you away for a while, going on and on about stuff you wouldn't understand. But you keep trying to continue the conversation.
Mind if I sit next to you?
Yes, I do. Go away. Oh, he rejected me just like that, but I won't give up.
And what about across from you?
Don't sit across from me either.
And how about behind you?
You're going to stare at my back. That would be creepy.
You don't mind?
Of course I mind. That's even worse than the others.
Really want nothing to do with me.
Really are a stubborn woman.
Sorry, I just wanted to know more about you.
Why do you need to know more about me?
I don't have a reason just to learn about you, do I? Besides, why are you reading a book you don't like?
I don't read books I don't like.
It's a lie. Earlier you said you were having reading a book you said you didn't like at all. When I
used a much stronger tone than before, Mommy had looked at me surprised for a moment, then laughed. You're a strange woman. Why are you taking me so seriously? Mommy had looked at the sky. Alright, it might be nice talking to someone in the end.
At the end, are you going to transfer to a different school? No, I'm not transferring. Yen. He shouldn't say Yen like that. It looks like he's sick or he's going to commit suicide. He shouldn't say that. Don't worry, Mamiya Kakashi won't die. You'll probably be able to meet him at any time you want. And he'll probably be much kinder than I am now. So nothing bad's going to happen. I don't understand what you mean, or rather, don't seem to understand anything about you. You don't, huh? Yes, you leave me with a different impression every time we meet. Different impression, huh? I guess so. Yes, your personality, your hobbies, your actions, everything about you changes from time to time. Guess so. I think of it, the person that Roxanne knew once looked like one person, but in reality had the body of Christian and the mind of Cyrano. He wasn't one person, but he was acted out by two different people. Neither the handsome Christian nor the intelligent Cyrano could attract the attention of Roxanne, who was both beautiful and smart. Around the Bergerac, huh? No, we have our pockets full, our lady loves, phantasms of our brains, dream fancies blowing the soap bubbles pop pop pop. Come, take it and change. Fang love grows into true, I breathe my sighs, moans haphazard wise, call all these wandering lovebirds home to nest. Come, take it, you'll see the hours in these legged lines. What is she doing? Eloquent all the more, the less sincere. So you read it enough times to recite it from memory. Yes, I read it over and over. Why would you read the same book that many times? It's not even that good. You read it over and over too, didn't you? So I wanted to find out what you were really thinking when you said you liked this book. I see. So you want to know what he thought when you read Cyrano de Bergerac. So I've read it over and over, huh? And when you read Cyrano, what did you think? A lot about things. There are a ton of things that apply to you, or rather, places where you overlap with the text. Overlapped, huh? Okay, for instance, what? There were two men who changed Fang love into true. There was the one imaginary man who Roxanne loved. How does that overlap with Mamiya Kakashi? Do you have a twin, Mamiya-kun? Twin? That happens sometimes in manga, right? It seems like there's someone who looks exactly like the other person, and it turns out they were that person's twin. I see. Twin, huh? So you're curious Mamiya Kakashi has some sort of twin. Oh, but the Mamiya I met underground was completely different too. That would make three of them. Excuse me, I want to revise my theory. How so? Are you triplets? Or maybe there's some real Mamiya-kun and two lookalikes? Alright, triplets. Or two lookalikes. That would be pretty convenient, wouldn't it? It would make it really easy to skip school. Are you saying I'm completely wrong? Who knows? Maybe you're just on the right track. Okay, Yang. In order to get closer to the beautiful woman Roxanne, they need two personalities. One who was handsome, and one who was intelligent. I think you've convinced me. I think now I can understand why she loved reading Cyrano so much. Me? That's right. Me, her, and finally, Mamiya Kakashi. Maybe it was necessary for us to accomplish something. To accomplish something? Accomplish something. So, Mamiya needed a body double to accomplish something. Me, her, and Mamiya Kakashi. In other words, there's more than one Mamiya-kun. That must be it. Mamiya, do you all have different names? He didn't answer, he just looked at my face. Would you tell me the names of today's Mamiya Kakashi? I can't do that. I want to know your real name. My real name, huh? Let me ask you this. Since you read Cyrano so many times, you can recite it from memory. Did Cyrano, who acted as Christian's mind, wish for Roxanne to know who he was? Huh? When Cyrell died, Roxanne found out he had been the source of Christian's wit, but it was completely unexpected. It was like an accident. Cyrell hid it until the moment of his death. He wished for Roxanne to find out who he really was, but Cyrell wished for it. I slowly recalled Cyrell the Bergerac plot. Christian and Cyrell both loved Roxanne. They worked hard together to act out a single person to attract the attention of Roxanne. But since Christian acted as the pair's outward appearance, he was the one who Roxanne fell in love with. It was only natural. Intelligence has no physical form, whereas a handsome face does. People don't fall in love with shapeless ideas, but rather physical people. Roxanne couldn't love Cyrell's immaterial intelligence. She could only love Cyrell's intelligence when it was given the form of Christian's outward appearance. Cyrell himself is immaterial. Immaterial. That's why Roxanne fell in love with Christian, not Cyrell. Cyrell had to play the fool in front of Roxanne. Cyrell could never be anything to Roxanne. Even after Christian had died, he had to keep playing the fool in front of Roxanne. I breathe my sighs and moans haphazard-wise. Call all these wandering lovebirds home to nest. There's a deep significance in those words. The person who dreams and the person who acts. The fantasy is ended by the action. A fantasy can only exist in its unfulfillment. Our lady loves the phantasms of our brains, dream fallacies blown into soap bubbles. It is the lover of our fantasy that we fall in love with. Cyrell's love fantasy only because it was unfulfilled. Christian's theft is irrelevant. Then after Christian died, Cyrell never told Roxanne that he acted as Christian's wit. But the truth was revealed when Cyrell read Christian's farewell letter in front of her. Though, in truth, it was Cyrell's farewell letter. Roxanne remembered his voice reading the letters, but Cyrell denied his own existence. He denied that he had been Christian's intelligence. That's right. What did you think of that, Takashima? Cyrell's feelings. Maybe he didn't want Roxanne to find out his true identity. He definitely acted.
He kept a secret from her.
He always kept it hidden from her. Mamiya-kun compared Cyrell to himself. There's only one thing he could possibly mean by that. Alright, I won't ask anymore. For now, at least. For now, huh? Yeah, for now. So funny. Nothing's funny. The Takashima I knew wasn't like that. You've really changed. I changed that much? Yeah, you're completely different from before. I never would have imagined you acting like this after seeing the way you were always so scared before. Maybe so, but not like I was scared when I was talking to you. Weren't? I was nervous. Really? Yes, I always looked forward to coming here and talking to you. I see. I'm glad to hear it. What's with your reaction? I'm saying it to you. Oh, really? I guess you are. So, for now, I won't ask anymore. But please tell me someday. Someday, huh? I see. What do you mean, you see? Please just tell me your name. Mamiya was silent. Now that I think about it, you said there was something you had to accomplish, didn't you? Yeah, I did. What did you mean by that? Something that can't be done alone. So we took on multiple forms, that's all. Talk about Cyrell. Nah, I'm talking about God, because I'm a god.
Man, what is this dude talking about?
God? God takes the form of the Trinity. Besides said that was because of the triangle that was the smallest polygon. Besides, that's the book you were reading, right? That's right. Because the triangle was the smallest consonant element of all other polygons. In other words, it is one. That is the Trinity because the triangle is the smallest.
According to his theory, the smallest is equal to infinity. Even dying needed 3 forms to accomplish something, so naturally, so do humans. Creation, harmony, rebirth, humans also need form. Talk about the Christian God. No, that's a personal matter. The Christian God doesn't have a privileged position. Privileged position? Not privileged over others. Well, that's not important. Look, lunchtime is over.
Right.
Didn't even get a chance to eat.
We were talking the whole time.
Here, he threw some bread at me. You can have that.
But...
It'll be fine. Just take it.
Okay.
What?
What did you mean by yin?
I didn't mean anything. Forgot I said it. Tomorrow will be the same. A normal, peaceful day. See ya, Kakashima Sakura.
Oh, sure.
A peaceful day, a normal day. It seems like I haven't had one in a long time. Lately I haven't been able to take anything for granted. That's just how we've been living recently.
Hey, Mamiya-kun!
What?
You still be friends with me, even if our days are peaceful?
He looked at me for a moment, then said, "Of course. Come here anytime you want." What? I couldn't hear the last words he said, but I think he would be happy to talk to me anytime. The end of summer. Just like he said, the next day was peaceful, and the days after that and the day after that, they were all peaceful days. After that, the bullying stopped. Not only Akasaka and Tatami, but the rest of the class stopped looking so coldly at us as well. Though Tatami and Akasaka kept avoiding us. Mamiya acted normally after the incident as well. One thing did bother me though. Mamiya was the person from before. He wasn't the Mamiya-kun who protected us. He was the kind, sociable person. The one who seemed to light up the world. He never again showed me that same expression from that night. Actually, this happened too.
This is the book I borrowed from you. Thank you very much. I shouldn't have kept it so long.
Okay, this is the book one.
Oh, really? Huh? Oh, sorry. I guess I forgot that I linked it to you. I thought I lost it. Really? I'm sorry. I have really bad memory. Always forgetting things like this. So you're staying low again. Huh? Oh, nothing. You told me you talk like that when you're laying low.
What are you talking about?
Oh, it's nothing. Oh, and what about the others? How are the other 2 triplets?
Triplets?
I don't know of any triplets. The twins seem to be getting fine, though.
Twins? Who are they? I don't remember Mamiya talking about twins before.
Really change happened to you. Have I? Yes.
From the Mamiya I met, that sat here last time on the rooftop, from the Mamiya I met in that underground room. And even the Mamiya I first met on the rooftop, this one was different from them all. Oh, even the one from the rooftop? Are the twins, what? Tsukasa and Kagami? Kagami?
And Tsukasa! I'm Tsukasa!
The peaceful days will continue on. Maybe that's why Mamiya wants to keep acting like that incident never happened. Maybe that's why the Mamiya from that time didn't show himself. The days when Kimika and I fought against Akasaka and Tatami and denying the park where it all ended. Maybe it really is an unnecessary past for the peaceful days of depression. Maybe that's true for Mamiya too. There are always bad rumors about him flowing around before, but now his reputation is getting better. He's cheerful, getting good grades, and people like him. People are more open to me and Kimika as well, since we're friends with Mamiya. Since we were friends with Mamiya before this happened. Kimika just seems troubled by the attention though, since she doesn't seem to get along with other people well. But mysteriously though, Kimika's aloof attitude actually made people like her more. I think about it, she's no good at sports, but she's pretty smart too.
There was never any reason for so many people to dislike her. Bullying is just like that. There doesn't need to be a good bullying? I don't know, like, a bunch of people coming to you at night with swords and stuff trying to, like, do heinous things? Like, that seemed like more than bullying, but, okay. Depending on the circumstances, sticking out can either cause someone to be bullied or cause them to be adored. At the end of the day, people are fake. As Mamiya's reputation changed, so did ours. But eventually, the popular Mamiya grew distant from us. Peaceful days, ongoing peaceful days. Think about Mamiya Kakashi again. Ah. Seems like you haven't talked to him lately, huh? Yeah, rather, it doesn't feel like I can talk to him. He's just so popular. What happened? It was always awkward before, but now he's completely different. You might be right. He went Hollywood on us. You like him, don't you? Still saying that? But, dummy. I took her hand. My sip class. But, that's cheating. We can't do that. Let's sip. But what? Sakura, that's kind of... Himika's face went bright red. Pull her head. Sakura, that's kind of bold. Grab my bag, pull her head. I have to get my bag too. Sakura. The teachers were chasing us. Well, yeah, you tried to walk right out of the front gate. But Akasaka and Shiroyama did that before, didn't they? They're supposed to be a good student. I just couldn't decide anything by myself. I obeyed the rules because someone else had decided them, but now I'm different. Just like Mommy had changed, her things inside of me had changed. Instead of wanting that pogo stick, I wanted to enter a palace. Himika's palace. It was strange. A strange feeling inside me. Instead of getting on a power pole, I wanted to go inside a hyperbolic time chamber. It was weird, but it felt so good. Himika. The lips, they tasted just like pineapple. A strange pineapple-y sensation. The most important thing to me had changed. My fault. Before, the most important thing to me was simply not upsetting anyone. But the person I was before I disappeared, when did that happen? When I first started to like Mamiya. Mamiya certainly did change me. It gave me courage. Oddly enough, once I took that step, the wonderful future I had envisioned suddenly changed. Its form, which had been foremost in my mind, changed. Once I took that step forward, I remembered that Chiral play, which literally was probably like relaying to all of this. This might be a rude way of saying it, but I don't think he should be the most important thing in my life anymore. How is that rude? Because he was splitting up on his own that he had everything he needed on his own. I didn't feel anything for him anymore. What are you scared of? Sakura, there are so many people around. Don't need to worry about that. Yep, once I took that step forward, the scenery changed. It became unusual. What are you doing all of a sudden? Himika complained, her eyes wet with tears. The way is very important. Himika's always like this. You'd rather I ask first. That's the problem. Please, I thought you were supposed to be a bully girl. You're supposed to be the submissive one. Well, I'm not bullying anymore. That's what I mean. I thought you were a masochist, but you're really a sadist. I don't know about that. After all, you were the one that suddenly attacked me that day. You didn't want Mamiya to take me away from you. Please. Wait, what? You took my virginity just like that, and yet you get so worked up over it. What? I was kinda desperate. Wait, Himika took Sakura?
Bro, don't do no goofy stuff, bro. I swear if there's a scene, I'm skipping it.
Expert. I just want to stop you from going off with him. I got carried away. And that saved me. Everybody in this game does it. Kimika's face turned bright red as she turned away. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? What character says that again? I forgot. I'm sorry. Hey, what's this? Are you teasing me? I know, I'm just asking you a question. Sakura, kind of a bully. Not bullying you. That's what you think I'm doing. Would you rather never teach you again? That's... What? Not this again. I hate you, don't die. Oh my goodness. Now I'm gonna see so too, I can't help but bully her. I'm sorry, Kimika. It's just like the reverse version of our relationship before. People are funny. Kimika! It's a whole new background. You're just as fast as ever, huh? Not that I'm fast, but rather, well, more importantly, I'm sorry. Hakuro, how many times have we repeated this pattern? I can't help bullying you sometimes, you're too cute. How many times have I heard that excuse? Sorry. Then promise me. Promise you what? Won't bully or say you won't kiss me again. Oh, don't hug me. Yes, I promise. What are you doing? Trying to show off? A lot changed after that. Every day was different. Actually, at the end, this happened. It was July 19th, the last day before summer break. At the end of the semester, I went to the rooftop to talk to Mamiya, and when I got there... Oh my goodness, Ayana! Akashima... Sakuro-san. Your name was... Akanashi Ayana. Alright, I think I've seen her before. Did you come to see Mamiya Kakuji-kun today? Yeah, I did, but... How did she know that? Mamiya-kun won't be coming to school today. Really? Did you catch a cold? Didn't catch a cold. Today is the day before the 20th. Yen Sai. The day before the 20th? Yes. Therefore, the two have reached their final battle. Their final battle? Yes. The Mamiya-kun from the underground was supposed to be the victor, but because of your choice, his soul has changed directions. His soul? Yes. Wait. How do you know about that? Wait, what's going on? Is what I would say, but... Yes, the world of souls. The repetition of souls. His soul string has been more severed from the European world's model. He's now fated to walk a different path. What does that mean? It just means you made the correct choice. Everything is as it desired. Takuji the creator, Takuji the creator and Takuji the destroyer. Takuji the creator and Takuji the destroyer died together, and Takuji the harmonizer alone remained. Everything is as he desired. As Tomosae-kun desired. Tomosae? The soul is endlessly reincarnated into the same world. That's why I'm here. Now, you two must move forward. The promised land awaits you. The wonderful everyday is beginning. Do you know all of Mamiya's secrets? Secrets? Just now, you were talking about Mamiya the Creator, Mamiya the Destroyer, and Mamiya the Harmonizer. What is that? Yes, but the answer is not for you. You've obtained the wonderful everyday, and you've lost everything besides. That's why you can't obtain that answer, or maybe. Ayana grinned. I felt a chill run up my spine. Would you like to give up all that you have now? Would you like to see your soul take a different direction? I appreciate if you stop looking at me with those sad cold eyes. I made my choice. I can't give up what I have now. I'm sworn to live my life to the fullest, stranger I don't know. Alright. Ayana gave another smaller smile, then looked at the sky. That sky is no longer here. The lost sky, the world, just one soul erased that sky. The girl who has decided to live her life has obtained a wonderful everyday. I still don't know what she meant by that. I never saw Ayana again. I heard rumors she transferred or dropped out, but I never knew for sure. To be honest, it seemed irrelevant to me that this random woman came up to me and... Okay. The question I asked Ayana on that day, even that question seemed irrelevant to my life. Hey, Sakura. Huh? What's wrong? Oh, sorry. Austin died again. Jeez. I mean, every day has just been so wonderful, hasn't it? We just had such a wonderful every day, huh? I'm looking at the camera even though my face ain't on. Not all. More importantly, summer is ending, huh? Yeah, it's starting to get a bit chilly. Summer will end, fall will come, winter will come, and then it'll change into another warm spring. Yeah, I walked through the chilly part. I moved forward. Huh? What's wrong? Oh, it's nothing. What is this feeling? It's a strange unease. Like I feel uncomfortable about something. It's very strange. Now hold up. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
I heard those words, I understood. I see, so that's what it was. This feeling is probably the same feeling as when I took my first step. I just forgot to feel it until now. This is what the first step felt like. It's not just me, either. Everyone felt this when they took their first step. It's the same feeling animals must have felt when they first started to walk on land. I felt nervous about my first step. There's no mistaking it. After all, this is my first step. It's the beginning of a new scenery. But eventually, that single step becomes an everyday experience. A single step into tomorrow that I so feared. It was common sense. The world is about to end July 20th. It became an everyday routine. It became easy. It became incredibly normal. What is it? Nothing. Hey, Kimika. What? Thank you. Huh? Thank you for walking by my side. Thank you for helping me take a step. Kimika hesitated. Of course she did. I was a bit too saying. I always been like that, though I never had the courage to say what I was thinking. Is that why she hesitated? Huh? Is that why she hesitated? Why did she say it like that? Yeah. She laughed cheerfully as she responded. Thank you too. For walking by my side. Aw. The end. The wind was just a bit chilly. As the chilly wind blew in our faces. We held hands and walked forward. We heard this song before, right? It was when we did the Kagami route, I think. We took completely normal step into the future. I didn't read the line before, my fault. We are grateful for every moment as we move forward in life. As we go, let's laugh together. I promised myself in my heart that we would. Just like so many other life forms. I too took that first step. Ooh, it's flashing light. White, my fault. What lies before me? Probably a wonderful life. Where every day is just as awesome as the last. Where every day is wonderful. Where I experience a wonderful every day. All right, everybody. 2 hours and 33 minutes recorded so far. Now, this is obviously a good ending because Sakura didn't jump off a building. But this was a pretty fun route. This was definitely a pretty fun route. For the thumbnail, I'm probably going to make it like, Mamiya, like, with a sword or something. Maybe I'll try like a new perspective for like the angle or whatever of it. This video is obviously gonna be easy to edit. Just gotta take out the parts where I'm like going to spin the bathroom. So like I did stutter a bit in this video, which I apologize for. And I know I misread some stuff, which I also apologize for, but I think I understand what is going on now. You know, like with Tatsuji. So he has multiple personalities, and Yuki are Tatsuji. Like, I think I did that now. So now the logic of that making sense doesn't really make sense, but it's pretty clear now. And I think too that y'all remember when Kagami turned into a doll? We saw Hatsuki with that doll. So that kind of makes me think Hatsuki is a Tsukasa or something. So yeah, the logic is just like I don't really get, but yeah, that was a pretty good ending though. Presented by 2IDO. The end of summer. That day, what Kimika always called that day. I don't remember the exact date. Well, that's actually a lie. I even remember the exact time it happened, but I pretended like I didn't remember. I like to mess with Kimika by playing dumb. Kimika wants me to feel responsible for it until I die. She doesn't want me to abandon her until I die. She wants to be together until the end. But that's not important right now. This is my important. These are the last few days. What Kimika always called that day. I was saying it again, or should I say the beginning? 1 month later, time passed quickly and summer was already over. Season changed, summer turned to fall, from fall to winter, winter to spring. What? Or were you just muttering just now? Oh, I'm sorry about that. I was just thinking about something. Yeah. That's how my perspective on the scene that Takashima Sakura sees Shamsui in. The two of us... What? The two of us... So is this still Sakura or is this Kimika now? Farewell to days past, on to a new future. The two of us there from here on. Bro, 10 extra minutes for what? Alright, y'all. If y'all wanna, like, see that little scene that happened, man, between Takashima and Tachibana, Kimika and Sakura, if y'all want to see that scene, I'll tell y'all what y'all can do. You can go on Steam, you can buy this game, and then you can download the plugin or whatever, like I did, and get all the content of all the other chapters. You can do that. If you really, really want to see all of that, y'all. If you honest to God want to see that scene, you can do that. Because I am sorry, but I do not care. We already, like, that scene was completely unnecessary, if I'm being completely honest. You should be glad I even, like, read some of that, bro. Because that was complete, like, it was literally just yapping for no reason. Why do they need that much dialogue for, like, dude? But anyway, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. You can probably tell my voice is going out. But, yeah, because, like, oh my goodness, bro. 2 hours and 48 minutes of talking. Think about that, y'all. Think about how hurtful my voice must hurt right now. Okay, I've purely been talking for almost 3 hours straight, y'all. I wonder if that's a new record. It probably is. But anyway, y'all, I hope y'all enjoy this video. Hope you enjoy the series. Hope you enjoy this game or visual novel. And I hope you enjoy your day. And now I gotta think about it. Let me see. 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 I think this is an option, right? I'm gonna guess that, like, if we pick one of these things, we're going to go to a different route. I'll probably click this, right? Ooh, yeah, cause I clicked the space bar and it's going real fast, so I'm gonna guess like this that. I'm still confused why that one time I was reading that one chapter, the space bar was doing that. I didn't read it though. But anyway, y'all, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the series. Hope you enjoyed this actual visual novel. I will see. Oh, and I hope you enjoyed your day. I almost forgot about that. I will see you all in the next episode of Wonderful Every Day. Yeah.